All right, this is 411 Oakwood, exterior walk around for repairs. As you know, we have a leak in the roof that was tarped. All of the, which you can't really see, but you've got a lot of wood siding going up the rake here that is rotten and needs replaced. As you can see, the gutters here are in poor condition, as well as the siding on the front of the house. There is also some couple pieces that have actually broken. Try to get this out of here where you can see actually into the studs on the siding. Windows all look fairly well. Gutters and downspouts it's going to need. You're going to need to replace the soffit and fascia. This is the left side. It's fine. Coming around the back of the property, as you can see, more of the wood siding. The downspout is down. You've got a back door that has a broken and boarded window. Coming around further at the back, you got a little storage area under the, basically this little porch here that's going to need to be contended with. Got some couple of rotten timbers here that must have been steps at one point. Back of the property is more of the same, in as much as you can see, you know, the roof needs replaced. The wood siding is all rotten. Downspouts disconnected. The gutters are completely missing on this back elevation. If you look at your entrance cable, it is beginning to fray. Side of this side is more of the same of the siding. It does have issues with rot. You've got a basement window that needs replaced. We were told the air conditioner was replaced within the past year. This porch has issues. You can see a hole right here. Raccoons were getting in and out of the property. Well, above the porch. Here's another shot of it. So it's likely that a good bit of that porch is going to need to be taken apart and repaired. It might need, this damage here may be enough to cause it to need to be completely rebuilt. The tree that was here has been taken down. Back storm door has no hardware, as well as the window was boarded, so that'll need to be replaced. Probably a new door. So that would be, we'll count the doors when we get inside. But you're definitely going to need to do door on the garage, door in the kitchen, door in the basement. That's 3 so far. We do have a window here in the garage itself, which is an old single pane window that should be replaced. Pretty much wraps up the exterior. I'm gonna stop, restart, and move to the inside. Inside of the property, this is a front closet. A surface mounted conduit going to an outside light. The door is a solid wood door. Probably could stand to be replaced with something a little more updated, a little more secure with the locks, as well as the screen door being updated. We have a light fixture in the entry missing, and it could probably stand to use. A new doorbell, holes throughout in the walls. This is the living room. As you can see, this door is going to need to be replaced. There is a lot of 2-conductor wiring throughout, given the fact that the wiring has never been replaced. The furnace was replaced within the past year or so, so the soot you're seeing on the wall should be taken care of. Here's an outlet here's a switch that there's absolutely nothing in it but wiring. You can see I've got some water damage coming in above this window Probably an issue with the lintel on the outside. Okay. Moving back towards, we're now looking at the living room or the dining room. Dining room has the same condition above the lintels as well as plaster cracking. Hardwoods in this room. Some of the plugs are 3 conductor, but most are 2 conductor. This is the kitchen. Absolutely needs replaced. It is probably an original kitchen to the property. Old style, like plywood doors. Got a glass block window back there that could stand to be replaced. This is one of the doors that needs replaced. In the kitchen. The kitchen's gonna need this foil wallpaper removed. This is where the refrigerator sits. And as you can see, they had it wired with nothing but a extension cord for the most part. So that's gonna need to be cured. Missing baseboards. Vinyl floor is in poor condition. This door will need to be replaced. And before we go downstairs, we're gonna go upstairs. Ceiling has cracks in it. We're gonna turn off and go upstairs. This is going upstairs. Light fixtures needed. Naturally, you're gonna need to replace all the flooring throughout. Going into one of the bedrooms. Light fixture missing, cracks in the ceiling, 2 conductor plugs. These are the closets for these rooms, which are, as you can see, full of mold. Because she probably had it full of stuff and it got no air circulation, so that drywall is going to need to be replaced. Leaks around the windows. This could have happened, I suppose, prior to the windows being replaced, but it's a good chance that those lintels are still leaking. Same condition in this closet. More of the 2 conductor wiring. Get my light off there so you can see it. Doesn't look like it's knob and tube, but it could very well be given the age of the home. The 2 bedrooms, well, these 2 bedrooms are hooked by a shared door that goes up into the attic. We'll go up there next. This is one of the other bedrooms. We'd call this probably the primary bedroom. Again, issues with the lintels. Flashing is going to need to be replaced when they replace the roof and downspouts. You can see everything's in poor condition. Lack of routine care and maintenance. Another lintel. And this is a closet here. The house, for its size, really has some limited closet space. This is the bathroom off of the master, so we'd call this an ensuite half bath. Foil wallpaper. It's going to need commodes, vanity, flooring, light fixtures. Same condition in here with cracks, ceilings and walls, holes in the walls where items were hung. Same condition here as well with 2 conductor plugs. There's some 3 conductors throughout the house, but given the date and the condition of the entrance, I'm going to say that they just stuck plugs in there and they're not properly grounded. This is where the main damage is from the roof leak. Again, no light fixtures. Issues with peeling paint, issues above the windows. This is, get my flashlight. You can see the area here. It does appear to have fairly solid sheathing So when we do replace the roof, you're gonna probably have some sheathing that's gonna be needed. I don't know if it's gonna need a total overlay or not. It's up to the contractor to determine. But it is a plaster over rock lath. What do we got here? It's just another closet. Same condition with cracks. All right, we're gonna work our way back. This will be the hallway. And this is the only full bathroom upstairs. Again, it needs gutted. It needs vanity, it needs toilet, light fixture. It's got the foil wallpaper everywhere. It's gonna need a tub, shower. Might need to modify this opening some to open it up so that people that are tall like me can actually get in there. We have a linen closet. Linen closet's about the size of a regular closets for the bedrooms. Hall light fixture. Same cracks are gonna need repaired. So it's gonna need a lot of plaster work to make it look nice. We're heading downstairs. All right, we're gonna head down into the basement now. You can see the flooring on the steps is dated. The walls were painted or something at one time. Okay, this is I guess you'd call it a laundry room. It is plastered. It does have signs of mold. Does have signs of water infiltration. Could be because there's missing and damaged gutters that we're getting water in here. It is an older home. As you know, older homes do not have proper foundation waterproofing. All right, so this is, I guess, what you would call a partially finished basement. It's a drop ceiling. Looks like it's got some kind of fiberboard or plasterboard on the walls. It basically needs gutted up. You've got floor tiles that are peeling in places. Given the age of the property, if I was a betting man, either the tiles and or the mastic that sticks the tiles to the floor probably has asbestos in it. Okay, we're working back. Here we have a full bath in the basement, of course, missing light fixtures, toilet, vanity, there is a shower. Shower needs replaced, so this whole bathroom is gonna need replaced. Let's see. Here's one of the windows that could stand to be replaced with glass block. Looking at the wiring from here, I'm not really seeing evidence of knob and tube, but I am seeing evidence of the old 2-conductor cloth insulation wiring. There is some updated Romex. What do we got here? Looks like they may have tried to do some winterizing and insulated in these rafters. There's an open sewer here. We're gonna walk back along. You do have the old cast iron drains. Must have been a problem, either a clog or it broke that they put in a plastic clean out. Standard 1/2-inch copper throughout. Here's one of the doors that's going to need to be replaced. Again, an old switch with some very old wiring. That's the electrical entrance to the property. As you can see, it is extremely dated and will need replaced in its entirety. It is fused. Stated the exterior entrance cable is frayed. We've got some sort of a fireplace here, something. Looks like it's out of the 60s. Missing light fixture. Who knows what that wire was for. Let's see. Take a walk back in this mechanical room. More of the same. It does have a direct vent water heater. It doesn't look like it's terribly old. Okay, date on this water heater is 2019, so it's not that old. Again, it is a direct vent. More of improper wiring throughout. A lot of gas lines running around in here. Don't look like they've been touched for a while. It's possible that there is leaks naturally. You have a ream furnace put in. Again, they said it was put in a couple years ago. I don't see a date. Yeah, date of manufacture 2010. So that air conditioner might be a little older than what the neighbor thinks it is. Moving back into here, just a workshop. Pretty much. Foundation doesn't seem to be pushing too much. You do have some lateral cracks here. This would be below the porch. This is a concrete porch, which naturally means a concrete ceiling in here. Looks pretty much the way it should. Breaker for who knows what. Let's see what else we got here. That's pretty much it for the basement. Other thing of note is these trees. I don't know if they belong to this property or the neighbors, but they really do need cut back and taken off of this roof. So they're either going to need cut down or trimmed. Else it's going to be pretty hard to get this roof done. This is the front side of this porch. As you can see, it's starting to pull away up here. It's a typical porch. Not so sure I want to even be under here, given the fact that this beam is pretty much rotted out. Both sides. Here's a shot of this door, maybe a screen door. Railing on the porch. Looks like they tried to repair it with some kind of, looks like electrical tape or something to keep it from falling through. So that's all going to need to be replaced. Exterior outlet on the porch. Definitely not a GFI. Another outlet down there. Right here, it's on a piece of board that's coming off. It's not a GFI either. And looking at these lintels with brick above, looks like they were wrapped in aluminum and caulked. So it doesn't look like that leakage inside is probably current. However, if we're looking at these windows up here, you've got the rotted wood siding above it. That's going to need to be pulled off with new siding put in and properly flashed.